this young lady actually overheard a conversation, by a young man, and I want you to hear exactly what her take is, what he said about how he feel about women. Let's go ahead and check that out.
Y'all, I'm sitting in my car, right? Because I'm finna go to the gym. And this dude pulls up and parks next to me. And he's on the phone. He gets out the car. He's walking around to his passenger seat, probably trying to get something out of his car. He's on the phone. I overhear him. And he's like, if these B words didn't have P words, I would not be effing with him. Nah, for real. If these didn't have, I would not be with him. Bro, half the I do is for some, like... And then proceeds to say, these just getting drunk more than us now. Hell no, these getting drunk more than us. I kid y'all not, right here, this car right here. Then he walks off and I'm like, Lord Jesus, please don't let him see that a woman is sitting in this car right now. Guys, they really hate us. They really hate us. I thought that y'all was kidding. I thought y'all was exaggerating, but these men really hate us.
Some dudes don't like women. And it's not that they're gay either. Some dudes just don't like women. And I'm going to tell you where it comes from. Some of it started with their mama in their household, their single mother, taking things out on them, saying things, oh, you just like your daddy. So that's some of it. I'm going to say right there. Then certain traits they may see of you, remind them of their mama. That's another one. Certain things they've been through in relationships. You know what I'm saying? Then let's fast forward to the modern age. Let's call it what it is. Being nice is very rare. Attitude is the norm. We're talking about just in general. Attitude is the norm. So, and when I say attitude, I mean in the way you respond. Not saying you have a nasty attitude per se, but you can respond with an attitude. Or you can respond and just being like, I 100% support a woman having an attitude. If you told a guy no and he keep on, then I'm all for it. I'm 2,000% for it. If he keeps following you and you go off on him, I'm with you 2,000%. But some people just have a nasty attitude, or they look sometimes like they got attitude. Like they just mad for some reason or bothered. So some dudes, as he said, he said it right. He wouldn't be even fooling with you if y'all didn't have that part of your body. Now, what I would say to him, brother, you need to deal with your personal issues. That's what I would say to him. If he was talking to me like that, I'm like, bro, not all women that down bad like that, bro. Like what kind of women you been meeting? That's what I would tell him. I say, clearly you need to get around some different women, because the women you've been around is not decent women, for you at least. I say also you got to check yourself too at the same time as a man, because you not everything either, bro. It's some issues with you too. Trust me, as men, we constantly got to work on ourselves. It's easy to point blame at a woman and say, oh, these women are this, these women are that. No, listen, if you got your act together and yourself together, you're not really worried about what women doing too much. Because you doing what you're doing and you in your purpose already. And when you in your purpose, doing what you're supposed to do as a man, it's kind of like they have to catch up with you because you're so busy doing things. You're not even focused on them a lot of times. And if you so turned up about, how bad some of the women are, clearly you don't have nothing to do with your life. Because men that's like got something going on, they're not focusing on what women doing. Who cares what they do? If they got an attitude, if they got whatever they got going on. It's like, okay, if I meet the right one, cool. If I don't, I don't. I got a whole stack of things I'm doing over here. I'm living out my dream, my purpose. I'm not focusing on them. And that's it. But sometimes y'all around a certain type of women, then you want to label all women that way. That's not true. You got to move around. So you got to travel different places. Sometimes you can go to a different state and you'll see the women are different. Every state women are different. Every country women are different. So if you have a limited view of women in general, tells me you didn't even travel not even the United States. And maybe you need to travel a little more so you can get a more well-rounded view of women and just really who women are. So being turned up on women like that, that's in a way I'm just talking about just as a man, that's like weakness. because no woman should get you that upset. They just shouldn't. Now you still turned up on them. They're talking about, well, you know, I don't like them, but I only deal with them because they got that. Well, bruh, you know, I mean, basically what you're saying in so many words is that you probably just might as well pay for it if that's the case and leave women alone. I'm just keeping it 100 what you actually saying. And that's not something sustainable. And a lot of times that's a crime in a lot of places, you know, paying for it, right? They get you locked up. So that's not really feasible. So since that's not feasible to do and it gets very expensive, then maybe you should deal with your issues so you can get one. Like I tell a dude this, like I tell women, all you need is one. Who cares what millions of women are doing? All you got to do is find that one right woman. And once you find that one, you good. That's all, bro. Just find one. Who cares what women are doing? Just find that one woman and get with her, stick with her, and y'all rock out. But, you know, having a hatred for women, that lets me know and others know you really weak in a lot of ways within yourself, even though you have some reasons in your mind why. But in the end, in the grand scheme of things, man, hating women and all that stuff, that don't make, listen, women sleep real good at night. They are not worried about how you feel. I promise you they're not worried about how you feel. They're living their life. They're doing whatever they want to do. And they should. You need to get your act together, period.